Okay. So, yeah, this is Caustic 3. I'm just going to restart my thing just so you know how I do it. So when you first open it, it looks like this. I click these things in the corner. And the easiest way to get started is with the beats. So, I usually don't really use the beatbox anymore because the sampler for this specific drum sample set is really limited. So, I could do... Right, so that's pretty good. So the next part is the PCM synth. There's a lot of other synths here, but I mostly just use the PCM just because the samples sound a lot better than a lot of the stuff you can actually get within the program. So I have a lot of these sounds that I have, and I like to use the general MIDI, but the XG sound set is pretty good too. So let's try that. Let's see what we can do. Synth bass. This is pretty good. Now we can go like this. Oh. Here we go. Yep, make it swing a little bit. So I just turned up the shuffle. I usually don't use the shuffle anymore just because I don't like how it just affects the whole song. But, you know. So what I did was I just doubled the size of this this part of the song. So I'm going to copy all the notes, copy and paste. So see, that's pretty good, right? So, what can we do now? We can do something with this. This is the sub-synth. Like I said, I don't really use this as much, but it's pretty nice for what it is. This is like a synthesizer. That's a nice melody, but let's use this one instead. Let's see. See, this is pretty good. We can actually extend the beat a little bit. It's like a New Jack Swing type. bring that down so it's like you'll hear it. Nice, right? Let's add a bit of this. Feels pretty direct. We need to space it out a bit. Let me see. I really like that what's it called, the choir. I really like that choir sound. But with New Jack Swing, we can do that, but we can also add that orchestra hit. That's a pretty nice New Jack sound. Let me see, where is it? It's somewhere here. It's somewhere here. How much space do we got? We're good. We're good. This is what, 5 minutes? Pretty good. Let me see. Orchestra hit. Nope, nope, nope. We want it to hit. Let me see. So this is the actual, like, this is the song editor. This is like the pattern arrangement section. And basically what this means is that you're taking all the parts we just wrote, because each one of these has been a part. Like this drum thing, that's a part. That's part A1 for the drum set. This is part A1 for the PCM synth. This one's not used. This is part A1 for the sub synth. This is part A1 for the orchestra hit, right? So this is like a MIDI instrument. So we can actually arrange all of these. So we have A1, 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 and click song. Alright, yeah. So we want this to loop. We want this to be 2 measures long. So we do that. 2x. There we go. Now let's play it. Pretty nice. I would probably put a little bit of reverb on it. Just a little bit. Yeah. I've heard New Jack beats that are like just like this. But we could try to add harmony. We could try that. Let's see. I might add that choir in. I really like that sound. Or we could just add the strings. Yeah, I can't really add anything else. I don't know what else to put on this, but yup, that's a New Jack Swing beat. We did it. So yeah, that's it. We can just click save. Call this New Jack beat, right? And if we want to export it, we would click export, and then we select the file type. With MIDI, it just kind of gives you the notes. And the thing is with MIDI is that I like to work with general MIDI a lot, and this is not general MIDI song. It's not, because it doesn't use all those instruments. So you'd have to remap to whatever you're going to do, and the drums will not come on the right way either. So that's something you got to think about. Wave is pretty good. OGG is pretty good. You can also use, you could also split up the stems. So if you're like going to bring it to another program, you could do that. Caustic is not good for editing audio itself. It's mostly good for doing like arrangements and stuff like this, like just putting together the notes and with like samplers and like synthesizers. I hear a lot of good stuff with EDM because it does have a pretty competent, like all these are synthesizers that we straight up didn't touch. And they sound pretty good. You just gotta know how to use them right. You know, it takes a bit of a learning curve. Some of them are pretty like weird to work with, but they're all right. They're all right. I like to use the samples because I like to use the samples. But yeah, that's Caustic. The program is like, I don't know if I recommend it as a program because they stopped supporting it a few years ago. And there's only one guy that was making it, and he's AWOL, MIA, missing in action. So it is what it is. But if you want to hear the song, here it is. See, I see how I can edit this already. I can double the length of this, copy it, paste, and do da 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 right at the end. Let me see. That's not gonna sound right. Oh. But you see, like, because the shuffle's on, it puts shuffle on every note. But if you take it off, that sounds pretty good too. But yep, that's Caustic. I'll stop the recording now. I can go on forever. But oh, before I go, the main reason why I use Caustic is that's like it's just so easy to get going. Like you saw, we had something listen toable within like 5 minutes. You know, no program has that, or at least from my opinion. I could do Family Tracker like that, but Family Tracker is like that's another thing. But yeah, that's Caustic.